being a creator is very difficult and it's very challenging. Most people don't understand the time that we as creators put into thinking, coming up with ideas, executing, editing it later. They just come to the comments and start talking shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They don't know how much time and money we're putting into it. So you are a creator, and by the way, I love your skits on Instagram.
Thank you very much.
They're very nice. All the time when I watch your skits, I'm instantly engaged, and I watch all the way to the end. Always, that's the way that you get my attention. You understand? So how do you do that? How do you create? How do you come up with those ideas to bring something nice like that?
Okay. Currently, I have a crew of 4 to 5 people. I have my manager Stanley. I have my videographer, Panther, Jerry Mamiro. That's his real name. Fuck you. There's Yekiporo Jamal. That's his real name. And we have guests, actors and actresses, but the 4 of us are the package now.
Relationship.
Yeah. So they help me. But what I do is I'm trying to have every second of the skit.
Yeah.
All I have to do is get your attention. Every second that you watch, all you're trying to do is get your attention from the first second to the last second. So if you're a follower of my contents, then you must see that I have so many punchlines in a single video, 10 to 12 in a 3-minute video or 2-minute video. So many punchlines. So I'm a punchline guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and my friends help me, my coworkers help me to give the best in every video that we shooting. So I can say that that's my only weapon. Plus, on top of that, the more relatable the content is to the people, is the more funnier it's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah. So relatability and punchlines, those two are my biggest weapons.
You said a word, punchline.
Yeah.
What is a punchline, and what does it have to do with your content?
Okay, you love my jokes, right? You love my contents.
Yeah.
Whenever you laugh, that's a punchline.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't a coincidence. It's well written. It's I did research. I passed to these people. They crashed some of them. Nah, that's not funny. So whatever you see, there's the punchline. Whenever you see something that makes you laugh in a video, it's well researched. It's agreed. Yeah, that it should be there in the video. So yeah, that's a punchline. Whenever you laugh, that's a punchline. Okay, in comedy, let me put it this way. In comedy, they're like two things, let's say, that makes up to a joke. So there is setup, and then there is a punchline.
Okay.
A setup, let's say a setup. Okay, let me find a joke that I did. Let's say a setup is, my uncle wanted to become a priest, but due to his heavy drinking, he was thrown out of a seminary. Now he's a kindergarten teacher. That's a what?
So you wanted to?
My uncle wanted to become a priest, but due to his heavy drinking, he was thrown out of a seminary. Now he's a kindergarten teacher. That's a setup. I know. Now here's the punchline. From a seminary to a kindergarten teacher. Surprisingly, he still has access to little kids. Now that's a punchline. You get it, right? So a setup drives you this way. A punchline drives you that way. A punchline should be like a misdirection, an afterthought. Yeah.
Wow.
Was it too dark?
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope we won't get cancelled.
No problem. No one cancels a skinny motherfucker. I'm already cancelled.
Most creatives, they get exploited. Yeah. Either it's comedian or it's artist. Whoever it is, most of them get exploited. And I remember one of the very famous saying by the former president, Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete.
Yeah.
He said, ukikubali kula,
Lazima uliwe.
lazima uliwe. Yeah, but it works, but it has to be fair. I remember last time I was talking to one comedian. His name is Hamis Mdee. Shout out to Hamis
Mdee, my nigga.
Shout out to Hamis, man. He's a very funny guy.
Very.
So he said that there's one company that contacted him to do jokes for them. But then, at the end of the day, he didn't want his content to be shared online. I won't mention names.
I know that company.
Yeah, but that was what happened.
Yeah.
Which is, it's okay. There are a lot of people who don't want their content to be shared online. For example, we're having an event coming on 20th July with Vusi. And actually, in the contract, he said it that I'm going to own all the content that's going to be shot. So we are not allowed to record. We're not allowed to share his content. That's how it works. Okay. Yeah, so when Hamisi told me that, I understood it very well. So you work with a company called Cheka too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your comedies go viral like crazy. People love them. People love you. And myself, actually, whenever I go to Cheka 2 page, I always scroll to find your face, watch. I'm done. Sorry, others. But yeah, this is what it is, right? Yeah. So,
thank you, though.
What is it like for you working with Cheka 2, and how has it influenced your career? And do you think that you're exploited or not?
Okay, Cheka 2 helped me big time, massively, because I joined them in 2021.
Okay.
And even before that, Cheka 2 was big.
Yeah.
It was the biggest comedy platform in TZ, and it's still the biggest. It's even bigger now. So it was easy for me to get known to a lot of people just because I'm in Cheka 2. Okay. Yes. Plus, I'm funny too, so it's even easier that way.
Yeah.
So I respect them for that. Okay, come to exploitation. Currently, I don't see any exploitation. Okay, let's say with the issue of selling content, it's either you choose. They use your content, they publish them, and you get known to a lot of people, or they don't, and you don't get known. Yeah. Yes, it's you to choose. And okay, if I come to a time where I have to do a special, right, then at that instance, I have to tell them that don't post this, don't post that, because I'm preparing it for my special, right? But currently, yes, this year I'm planning on doing a special. Let's say after August, maybe October, maybe November, but it's after August. But currently, if I'm planning on doing a special, I'll tell them don't post my stuff, don't post my contents, because I'm preparing them for a special. But if I don't have any plan on doing a special, it's okay, because the contents that they put out there help me to get more fans, more followers, more recognition, and respect. So that's how I deal with content and exploitation. Okay, as a comedian or any other artist, you have to know your worth. You have to study, you have to read a lot, because it's not easy. And as an artist, sometimes we say, okay, I'll just write jokes and my manager will take care of other stuff. But no, it's not supposed to go that way. You have to be the manager You have to be the manager. You have to write your jokes, manage everything. You have to know everything if you want to go far, if you want to be consistent, if you want your rights, if you want to own your masters. You have to know everything. So I urge every artist to learn the business, not just the creative sense, just even the business sense.
Okay, actually, you said something very important. Like as a creative or as a business owner, you have to know every aspect of your business, and that's why I always tell our audience here that you have to know everything. Even us here at MYOD podcast, we started just by ourselves. Like we used to go and turn on the camera, sit down, set up the sound, go back, edit it, do the colors, market it ourselves, post it ourselves. So we know from A to Z. And then later now, we have started hiring other people. As you can see, you have a director, we have managers and stuff like that. But the most important thing is you have to know every aspect of a business. Yeah, for example,
It's big now.
Yeah, you can tell your editor, I want you to edit this video for me, and it will tell you 10 days. If you don't know how to edit, you'll believe. Yeah, but if you have been there, it's very difficult to take that. You say, no, man, I used to edit for 5 hours. Why are you telling me 10 days? Are you lazy or what? You have to work on your shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone who is watching, I encourage you, know every angle and every corner of your business before you start bringing new people in. Otherwise, you get cheated, you get your shit stolen.
I remember my bosses at Punchline, Evans Bukuku, was urging us to, because I used to come late. If the show is at 8 p.m., the arrival time is always like 6 p.m., but I used to come at 7. And he was nagging me, and he's like, you have to be here before 6 because you have to know how the lights are done, how the microphones are done. You have to know everything, not just to come on stage and do your jokes. No, it's not about that, because someday you're gonna own your own comedy club. So you have to know everything. So yeah.